I have a cat.
Yes.
It's my daughter's cat, but when my daughter moved out, the cat stayed with us. And this cat, she's a good cat.
Yes.
She even eats vegetarian food.
Yes, yes.
But she does kill birds and mice, and I just can't stand it.
She kills mice. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I can't stand it anymore. What can I do to make her stop doing that?
You have to, okay, you get the guy, you know, the dog's whisperer. Find a cat whisperer. I showed you the film the other day about the dog whisperer, didn't it? Cesar Millan? Yeah, something like that. Okay, in your country or in your next country, there must be a cat whisperer somewhere. Or maybe the dog whisperer can talk to the cat as well. Yeah. Sometimes they can do it by proxy, you know, a telephone. So they don't have to come to you, you don't have to come to them. All you have to do is tell them the cat's name. Name is their passport. Yeah, even though there are many name Goody, many name Happy, but that Happy is not the other Happy. They know it. And the telepathic animal communicator will be able to work out with that name. Of course, you give as many information as possible, how old, you know, where you live, etc. Whatever they ask, you give the information. They can do it through distance because it's telepathy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be physically present. But of course, for those like the Chihuahua that we have seen, that he has to be there. You see, the physical presence, because there was physical things. Yes. Cats and mice, they do have their thing together. Huh? They do have their karma together. That's why sometimes, you know, before the cat eat the mice, she play with him for a while. Not because she's cruel, she just want to calm him down first and ask him, you sure? You sure it's going to be okay now? Yes.
That's the reason.
They do. Any animals in the wild, for example, a lion, if he wants to eat an antelope, he asks him first. Mostly eat the weak and feeble one, you know, and the strong one, they have to survive, can survive. It's just the natural way of eliminating the weak. Make sure the survival of the strong and the protection of the excellent gene of all species. But it doesn't have to be like that anymore. If everybody become vegetarian, then the lamb will lay down at the side of the lion, just like the Bible said. Just because we, as humans, project too many violent energy out in there, out into the field, everywhere. So that's why nature responds, you see? This violent energy has to be digested, has to be diluted somehow. Therefore, lions, you see, has to neutralize that by being violent. Understand? They take it upon themselves and then work it out. Understand? And that's why weather is bad. That's why there are tornadoes, hurricane, tsunami, etc., etc. It's all we made it. We can't blame any nature for it. Nature has to work out whatever we project into the ether, into the emptiness. Nothing gone lost. It has to be neutralized in some form or another. Understand me? Yes. So we as humans, the crown of the creation, has to take lead, has to be virtuous, has to be good. Then the whole world will be good. That's why in heaven, it's a heaven. Nobody kill nobody. No animals eat animals. If any of you already gone there, you know, during your meditation, you saw it's all peace and love. Nobody get mad at anybody. Nothing haphazard. Nothing unpleasant happen. Because there's no such energy there. It's all screened out already. It's all selected. The people who go to heaven are all selected. See? They have same level of peaceful energy. They project only peaceful and loving energy. So their surrounding is always peaceful surrounding. Peaceful and loving energy. Understand that? Yes. It's an abstract concept, but does it make sense to you? And hell, if any of you had a fortune to visit during your meditation, you also know already. It's chaotic, yeah? It's suffering, it's panicky, it's very, very intense suffering, yes? At different degrees. Because the people there are screened off to go there. They have similar negative energy, understand? Due to the things that they did during their physical lifetime. Whatever we do, we carry it with us. If we did not try to find a way to neutralize it before we die, then we carry it with us all the time. So the fortunate people, even though they did some bad things, but they follow an enlightened master and they know how to neutralize it themselves, you see? And they burn off the bad karma so they can get rid of the energy. And then they can go to heaven instead of go to hell. The people who don't have a master, who don't know how to neutralize their negative past energy, have to carry it around with them. And that energy is heavy, and it draws them into a suffering and heavy place, together with every other people who are also heavy and suffering kind of negative energy, who draw together in there. Our world is half good, half bad, you see? So in some places, so heavy, war, famine, terrible things, and some places are bearable. Do you understand? And the master, in many different ages, suffer because they have to carry negative energy for some people, for their disciples at least, and for the world also, some part. You see what I mean? That's why things happen to masters, not because they don't have good energy, but they have to always constantly using it to neutralize bad energy for other people. When you're constantly in water, then you're always wet. Yes? Okay. If you capiche already, then I think you're very enlightened. Thank you. Any more question? Small question? So you satisfied with that answer? Yeah. And is it logical to you?
Would that actually mean that if my cat was in a very harmonious surrounding, she would not kill birds and...
It's true also. But I guess maybe your husband is not initiated, is that right?
No, and he doesn't like the cat.
Yes, and he also is a little bit bad temper, no? I'm sorry. Do I offend you?
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, so you see, sometimes the cat takes on his bad karma, his energy to work it out somehow. Of course, they also have karmic affinity with the mice. Yes. So they're working it out between themselves. And your husband, the cat, and the mice. The triangle. Swiss Bermuda triangle. But I'm proud of you. In that situation, you are still a good practitioner. And you're happy. You see, at least you're shielded. You see?
Thank you.
You're like waterproof. Yeah,
to
most
you.
of the time, of course.
Thanks to you.
No, thanks to yourself. You practice Guanyin method. Yes, of course. And you're helping yourself. But thanks for still having that cat.
Yeah, she's a good cat.
Yeah, okay, then, well, you tell her, if you can. But if she doesn't listen, well, just let her be. It's her problem. Nah? Yes. Tell all the mice, get away. But sometimes they want to invite her for a meal. What do you do? Yeah. They have each other's stuff, you know? They have issues with each other. Because your cat might not be that enlightened. You see what I mean? Also, stay home with your husband all the time. I don't think he does a lot of work, does he? Yes or no?
He especially doesn't like the cat.
He doesn't like work either, right?
No.
Yeah. So they both stay together too much with each other, so influence each other, no? Because he's not even pure vegetarian. He doesn't do much. He eats vegetarian because you cook.
He doesn't eat meat at home, actually.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
But fish and eggs, yes.
I know. Yeah. And when he go out, he eat what he wants, yeah? Like the cat, okay. So they're both the same. So you don't blame the cat, you know? He probably teach her how. So you listen to me, yeah? Don't listen to my wife. You know, these things are for you. You are the cat, you show it. Something like that. Oh, it's so bad for the mice. Maybe the mice want her to eat them. Their time's up, want to go. Yeah. And can't go commit suicide, so ask the cat to help. Who knows? The animals world, they complicated also. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Well, let her be. Okay? Yes. Maybe she thinks that's the way she repay his kindness, your husband, by chasing the mice so they don't come in the house. Something like that. Maybe just a habit, Nobody teach her. Your daughter did not teach her before. That's a problem. Okay?
Actually, cats bring you mice as a present. She sort of will put it in front of the house.
Yeah, that's it. I know. Very, very diligent and very filial, yes. I know one of the, Ekkanka, yeah? I think they teach also light and sound, yes, something like that. Where they meditate like only 20 minutes. And you have to pay for it. It's a little different. And the second master of that school, he talked about the cat, his cat, and the family cat. When he went somewhere far away and he came back, the cat killed him out and bring it, put at his feet as a welcome home present. That's what they know, you see? Yes. Yeah, I know that. That's true too. Well, they do their stuff as their own level. You can reason with her, talk to her, but you're busy working all day and your husband has more influence. Well, this is a problem. They're okay with each other, I guess when he died, the cat come with him too. In their world. And you go your world. I'll let them be. You can talk to her, she listen, but you have to be all the time on her, otherwise she forgets. Yeah, okay.